festival finally concluded, and we made our way to our usual train station. Oh, I thought there was going to be a sex scene at the summer festival. I mean, in one corner. But I mean, there are anime that have things like that, you know. So, but okay, apparently not. But I think I should foresee a sex scene coming soon. Well, I mean, this is the epilogue after all, and they are getting along well together. So, well, they already had 2 sex scenes, so. Yeah, let's have sex. No. Oh, are you thinking of that, Masaya? This would normally be the time we would part ways, but I couldn't bring myself to go through with it this time. Of course not. You want to spend more time with her, right? Considering you don't have much time with her until next year. I wanted to stay with her. I knew we should see each other tomorrow, but I didn't want to be apart. That feeling rose up in me, and I took her hand. Let's go to a park or something. It's still pretty warm, even though it's night. Sounds good, a park. She smiled as she agreed to my suggestion and gave my hand a squeeze. My hand was just a little bit sweaty. Okay. Oh. Oh, I don't think we've seen this park before. Let me see. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this park before in the original Princess Evangile. Oh, but then again, I think in Princess Evangile, the only places that we have visited outside were the Kitamikado, if I pronounce it right, Kitamikado residence, and then the bus outside the gate, and the summer festival, and what else? Yeah, and the road down, and then just pretty much that. But this is the first time, so this is the regular park with a tennis court. Cool. Oh, I think I didn't read this. Yeah, I knew there was a park in the area, but I had never actually been to it before. Oh, really? Yeah. I assumed no one would be there this time of night, but it was actually full of people. Men and women in Yukata are from the summer festival. Maybe. I mean, it's probably the closest place to the site of the summer festival. Yeah. Though I agreed, I felt a little puzzled. It seemed like a few too many people, even for just that. Well, either way, I hope we can find an open bench. We walked around the wide open space, searching for an available spot. Oh, what are you doing, Masaya-kun? What are you doing? Are you putting your hand in there? Yeah. Oh no, don't tell me. Are they doing ecchi stuff? I understood immediately what she was getting at. Because on nearly all the benches that were already occupied, it looked like this. Okay, I mean the top half is still okay, but the bottom... Nope! 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 Behave yourselves, this is the park. I clearly made out the flirtatious voices of women, and I started to wonder what strange dimension I had wandered into. Not really. I mean, there are a lot of couples here, so... But it's strange, you know. I mean, they said there are a lot of couples here, and all the couples are doing this thing. Maybe not. It's not as if I've been here before. Maybe. No, I seriously didn't. What? The guy touching the thing? The explicit sounds continued to wash over us as we whispered to each other. Yeah. In the faint darkness, I could see Ayaka-san swallow. And the next thing I picture is, do you want to do it too? Ayaka saying that it seems a bit graphic, doesn't it? Ayaka-san and I had spent a lot of time together lately, but this was the first time I ever watched someone else do it, you know. Maybe that was why both Ayaka-san and I were both as red as splits. Yeah, there are those kind of couples that don't hold back. I guess this is just that kind of place. In which case, yeah, Ayaka seemed transfixed. They showed no sign that they minded being watched, as if that was the reason for their doing it on the bench. On the contrary, the man just started moving his hips even harder. Alright, yeah, just moving his hips. You know, perhaps it was just my imagination, but it felt like the raw sexual odors hung heavily in the air around us. Anyway, we started walking again. We had forgotten our original reason for coming this way. Actually, it was just to sit down and then rest and then look at the stars and the moon, right? But it's ruined by this kind of scene. And instead, it felt like we were just walking around looking to watch couples go ahead like rabbits. Okay, we eventually arrived at the edge of the park. I put Ayaka-san by the hand. Well, if they are doing it, I was embarrassed to admit it, but I had grown painfully back during the time we had been walking through the park. Really? Now, Masaya? We're gonna do it in a public place again. I thought I had learned after the incident at the pool, but I guess this is a little different, because the rest are doing it. Those thoughts only occupied my mind for a few seconds though, before I steeled my resolve and took Ayaka-san's hand. Let's go back into the woods. I still don't want people looking at us, so they're gonna do it after all. Yep. Alright, another sex scene coming up. Oh well. Ayaka's cheeks flushed bright red. She knew exactly what I meant. Then, as if reading my mind, she obediently followed after me. Alright, here we go. Wow. Really the woods. Now nobody will see, These woods. I strained my eyes and examined my surroundings. The people around us seemed happy to have people watch them, but I felt differently because, yeah, it's better to do it privately, yes. I didn't want anyone else to see Ayaka-san's bare skin. I guess it'll be okay. I had confidence in my eyesight, and there didn't seem to be anyone lurking nearby. Ayaka-san, Kochi, come here. I hugged her from behind and whispered into her ear. I'm gonna open up your front, okay? Alright, here we go. You don't want it messed up, right? You said putting the yukata on was pretty hard to do. Okay. I see. In that case, alright. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Well, that's another sex scene for you. So, as you know, because of YouTube's restrictions, I can't really show much. But yeah, there's sex in the woods, you know. First with the fingers, and then with the, you know, the private part, and then with Ayaka's supporting on the tree. Yeah. But that being said, because it's like there's so many sex scenes like one after another, I'm thinking of playing the Steam edition because, as you know, for those who have bought the game on the day of release or pre-ordered the game, what Manga Gamer did was they gave a complimentary Steam copy because the price was wrong. The indicated price was wrong, so they gave us a Steam key. So I might actually use that and then check out if there's any difference, you know, between this 18+ version and the Steam edition, see if there's any new scenes in the Steam edition, so I might want to check it out. But that will be under a bonus Ayaka episode once I'm done with this Ayaka's epilogue, and then probably after that I will probably maybe just play the Steam editions for the other 3 epilogues. Yeah, because I mean it's okay to have sex scenes once in a while, but it's like you have one sex scene after another, it's like, you know, quite distracting. Yeah, but yeah, so I might consider playing just the Steam edition for the other 3 epilogues. But for the 5 other girls' routes, those routes I'm gonna play the 18+ versions. Yeah, obviously how. Yeah, but I'll start with the 18+ versions for the new girls' routes. So, alright. So that being said, that's what happened. They did it outside, and now, after a few minutes of rest, we quickly tidied up and left the place behind. Alright. That was really one hell of an epic scene. Again, as usual. Yes. Now that it was nightfall, we walked around town for a bit to cool off our heated bodies. I had really missed the last bus to Vincennes and would have to take a taxi either way. Good thing you remember how to put it on. Sure, as long as you have cleaned up, that's the most important thing. Yeah. Oh, but there might be a few hickeys on your neck. Yeah. You have to clean that up. Ayaka-san blushed and covered her neck, a laugh escaping her throat. Oh yeah, actually the hickeys is Masaya doing it, right? Because he was kissing her neck. Sure, why not? I would love to. Are you keeping your room clean? That's the important thing though. Nope. You can just laugh it off. Well, you should start off by cleaning it up so that I can go into your room. Maybe that will be for part 3 of this epilogue. Seriously. You mean the fact that your room's a mess is a secret? That's why you should clean up. Actually, I know one of your secrets, right? It's those porn magazines that you have. Don't say yo. Yeah, I like it natural. You're beautiful even without makeup though. Yeah, that's your natural beauty. Ayaka-san poked me in the side gleefully. She certainly wasn't using it any more than before she got into college. It would be a bit too blunt to say that it was because she had so much natural beauty, oh yeah. After a bit of walking, we returned to the area in front of the station. As the evening went on, walking around was quite comfortable now that the temperature had dropped. We hailed a cab and headed for Ayaka-san's house. Are they asleep, I wonder, the parents? And Ritsuko is still in Vincennes, right? We asked the driver to wait and walked her to the front gate. Oh yeah, oh no, thank you for comforting me. Huh? I tilted my head, trying to figure out what I had done that was worthy of being thanked for. No, I think you meant that too. She added the last part with a hint of embarrassment, giving me a quiet smile. Yeah, that's why I'm glad that you're seeing me every day during the summer vacation. Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel the same way. I like my life at Vincennes, but without you, it's not the same. I enjoy myself the most when I'm with you, Ayaka-san. She grinned and lightly grabbed the tip of my nose. Don't worry, Masaya is the Messiah. She won't let go of any girl that he dates. You took the words right out of my mouth. She released the light hold she had on my nose and took a step back. Matashita! Yeah, see you tomorrow. I wouldn't be able to say that either once summer vacation ended. Yeah, that'll be the sad thing. Probably after summer vacation, the next time they can meet probably is New Year's. Yeah. I thought that as I turned my back on her. Oh, back at Vincennes. Phew! As the school building came into sight, I let out a big yawn. Without Ayaka-san there, the school building really did feel like a lonely place. But I had begun to think of it as my home. To make the most of the time I had remaining, while waiting with enthusiasm for my future life with my girlfriend. Oh yeah, it's 6 months left, right? As I looked up at the empty building, I renewed that vow in my heart. Okay, white screen. What do we have here? Oh wow, that's a pretty long fast forward. Fast forward to April, graduation ceremony. So Masaya has graduated. I left the gym as the graduation ceremony ended. All the girls gathered around me had tears welling in their eyes. Oh, there was something novel about it, and I realized that it was my first proper graduation ceremony in 6 years. That's right. When I graduated from Itatsu Auxiliary, we basically had to run away the same day. Now we get to wear the graduation gown and all that. This really is nice. I reminisced for some time with my usual circle, then took a walk around the school for a while. This year I really wanted to think back on the life I had lived at this school. We would be having a party at a hotel near the station later on, but I still had time before then. Looked for Ayaka. Apparently I wasn't the only one who had the idea, as I saw both remaining and graduating students scattered around the school grounds. I arrived at the classroom where I had spent my 3rd year at the school. Standing next to my desk, I stroked the surface as softly and fondly as if it were a pet cat. I thought of it as my own, and had used it every day until now without giving it a second thought. Beginning next term, it will belong to someone else, and I would never sit there again. Oh, so it sounds so sad. I mean, but it's graduation, we have to move on. Oh, the cathedral. We talked here back when we barely knew each other. I like how, I guess this is how the epilogue's gonna go. It's like we reminisce our good times, our fun times back then, you know. Yeah. So we talked here back when we barely knew each other the first time. Yeah, that time where Ritsuko was as well. At first I had found her to be a rather difficult person. And this is the first time they met, right? The first place where he met. No, actually this wasn't the first place he met. The first place was at the May Festival. But this place is the place where they actually talked to each other, really talked to each other for the first time. Despite how beautiful she was, I certainly didn't mind talking to her. This is where we had our first kiss. Oh yeah. It technically wasn't our first, but things were a bit crazy back when we shared our first real kiss. Actually, they had their first kiss at that hill there, right, where they proposed their love. Yeah, where there's a sort of an extra girl there that helped Ayaka realize her feelings. We had also kissed on the day of the athletics festival, but she called it an antiseptic. What? Antiseptic? And there was no eroticism behind it. So this was where we had our first real kiss, and it was the first time I had ever touched the lips of the woman I now willingly gave my body and soul to. It feels like it's been such a long time. Oh, and the Maria Hall. For me, Maria Hall was a place filled with so many memories. But something I could never forget had happened here too. Oh, the Red Rose Society? Oh yeah, this was where Masaya was naked, close to naked, and then Ayaka-san was like, yeah, over there saying, hey, I'm the pleasantry, The construction of it was similar, but the room seemed different from the others. She had called me to this room under the alias pleasantry. Then I stripped down naked, close to naked, but not quite. In the end, she had just been teasing me, but I wasn't actually mad at her for it. As pathetic as it sounds, it was enough for me to just be in close proximity with such a beautiful woman. Maybe I had loved those flighty aspects of her character from the start. Oh, and here, this is from the summer camp. Yeah, I stayed at time. I decided to stretch my legs and walk up to the observation point. Oh yeah, this is the place, the fated place, the place where Masaya will confess his love for the girl, and vice versa. This was another unforgettable place, the place that overlooked the school. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I remember this scene where this girl went on to kiss him. That Ayaka was like shocked. Said, "What the hell are you doing?" And this is when Ayaka realized her true feelings, right? I had also done something terrible to my little sister there, but of course the biggest thing being when she confessed her feelings to me. We had walked back together in the morning. The night before, I barely slept at all, and we both came back looking exhausted. When we returned to school the next day, something had happened to blow all of our exhaustion away. Oh yeah, the quarrel between the daughter and mother, and then they got into a cat fight. Then Ayaka-san had invited me to come here.
ここは私のお気に入りの場所なの。私、小さい頃から何か嫌なことがあったりすると、ここに来ることがあってさ。
Afterwards, she had changed the meaning of it and began coming here when good things happened to her. In fact, we had agreed to come here once more, after I graduated high school and when we were married. So, you're going to see her now here. I promised we would come back here then. It seems like everywhere I go is full of memories. This was despite the fact I had spent a scant 2 years here, but 2 years definitely means a lot when you have good memories. But if you have bad memories, then yeah, 2 years means nothing. Considering how short they were extremely eventful. The 2 years I had spent here, I will never forget them for the rest of my life. Oh no, Masaya, you gonna cry? That's not good. I think I'm gonna start crying. I wiped the tears from my eyes and headed for the school gate. At last, on the way to the hotel. Alright. Yep, the hotel. I turned back towards the school building again. After I passed through that gate, I would never come back. Actually, it's I actually kind of said that. I was like looking, because these are all epilogues, right? So I was like expecting maybe like we get to see the other girls, but so far we only got to see Ritsuko. So yeah, maybe we'll see that in Risei's route, because Risei is the true heroine after all, right? Of course, I could always hang out as an alumnus, but that would only be for brief visits. I would never leave here ever again. I was leaving my time here behind forever. As I thought back on all those things, my vision began to blur, and tears streamed from the corners of my eyes.
Masaya-kun.
Oh, Ayaka!
卒業おめでとう。
Thank you, Ayaka. Ayaka-san.
君のこと迎えに来ちゃった。まあ今日は大学も休みだしさ。
Ah, nice. Thank you. The words I came to get you seem to fill my heart with joy. Ayaka-san said nothing and gently wiped my eyes with a handkerchief. I've never cried at a graduation ceremony before.
そうなの？
At my last school, I had to run out because of my debts. At the time before that, I didn't feel sad because I thought I would see everyone anytime I wanted to. But this time, I can't take it. I just ended up crying.
わかるわよ。私も去年は同じだったから。
Yeah, now I get it.
バンセンヌって良くも悪くもつながりが深いから同窓会みたいな集まりはしょっちゅうあるんだけど、やっぱり違うものね。卒業してしまうと学生時代はもう二度と戻らない。
Yeah, it's never the same
そういう
again.
ことを思ってしまって。
She was right. It was that feeling of loss that was causing the pain in my heart. Even if that were true, I wasn't just losing things now because I have Ayaka by my side. I had a new life awaiting me and someone who would come to get me. Well, shall we?
もういいの？
Yeah. I think with you around, I'm ready. Yeah. I'm okay now.
そう。じゃあ行きましょう。
Oh man, I also feel like crying. When I looked at the school building before, I really did feel lonely. But when I look at you, it doesn't feel so bad. After all, I've been looking forward to my life with you for so long.
私もよ。
Oh, the wink. Ayaka-san stopped just before we made it out the gate, and I stopped with her.
この門をくぐれば、まさやくんは新たな生活を始めるわ。
Actually, I'll just thought of something funny. It's like, oh yeah, the moment we pass through this gate, your new life begins. It's like I'm stepping out of prison. Because the Vincennes Private Academy does feel like a sort of a prison, right? Because you don't get to get out of the school often, except during summer vacation and New Year's Day, right? So it's like, oh, the moment we pass through this gate, my new life begins. Yes, from prison. But yeah, it's kind of yeah. But yeah, I know. I'm just joking, but yeah. But it's kind of funny thinking of it that way, you know.
それはイコール私にとっての新生活でもある。
Yes, new life with you.
だから一緒に出ましょうか。
Yes, let's do it. Together? Of course together, Masaya.
せーのでジャンプするの。
Oh yeah, I just jump on the country, alright. Ayaka-san held her hand out to me. Okay, got it? We squeezed each other's hands and smiled at each other. We swung our hands back and forth lightly, as if to match the timing of our jump.
じゃあ、行くわよ。
はい。
せーの。
はい。The scene. Wow. On the count of 3, we jump high through the gate. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at Masaya. Oh no, no eyes, Masaya. But it's okay. But he's holding the graduation scroll and jump. Oh, this is so touching. It felt like we were truly leaving it behind. There was sadness in it, but even more happiness. With her by my side, I could go anywhere. Yeah, see, look at this. Oh, the jump. Hop. Oh, this is so beautiful. With all the thoughts coming and going in my mind, as we jumped through the air, that was one thing I knew for certain. Oh, I guess this is it, and oh, Ayaka's epilogue has ended. Oh, that's actually pretty short. I thought it would go longer. So there's only 2 parts to Ayaka's epilogue. Alright. Nice touch. So I think I'll continue playing the 18+ because I thought the epilogues would be longer because of the sex scenes like one sex scene after another. So I was like thinking maybe I should like just play the Steam edition, for the other epilogues. But seeing that now the epilogue is so short, I guess I don't need to actually. I think I'll just continue playing the 18+ version for the other epilogues. Yeah, I think it shouldn't be a problem. So I guess we're just going to listen to the ending theme, shall we? Yeah. So not much we can say. Anyway, not much we can say about the epilogue, because the epilogues are epilogues. They are just like addition, like what happened afterwards and all that. So actually, I'm to be honest, I was like expecting more. I was like maybe expecting what they're gonna do after. Yeah, after Masaya graduated from Vincennes. But I guess the epilogue, Ayaka's epilogue, is more like, oh, I don't get to see you because I'm still in my third year of the final year of Vincennes Private Education. Yeah, so but yeah, I think so. Actually, Ayaka's epilogue is quite. Actually, I think the epilogues are quite short. So I think yeah, I'll just stick to the 18+ version because I mean, seeing how the sex scenes were stacked, you know, just earlier, like it's like one sex scene after another. So I was like thinking maybe I should, you know, just play the Steam edition instead. But I guess since the epilogues are so short, I guess I'll just stick to the 18+ version. But I'll still maybe play through the Steam version to see if there's any differences. Yeah, to see if there's any differences, and then if there are any major differences, then I'll record it in the video. Otherwise, not. Yeah. So that being said, that's the end of Ayaka's epilogue, and I hope you guys enjoyed Ayaka's epilogue, as short as it may be, but it's understandable that it's meant to be short because it's epilogues after all. So with Ayaka's epilogue done, we still have 3 more girls' epilogues to go. So the next one I'll be doing is Ritsuko, so look forward to that in the next episode. So this is eplipswich signing off until the next episode, Ritsuko's epilogue. Till then.